In 2018, USC was ranked equal fifth of universities in Australia for employee satisfaction with graduates. We're ranked in the top 150 of young universities in the world and is ranked by students as one of Australia's best universities for teaching quality and student experience. And this is where the journey starts for us. Student experience is something we pride ourselves on, and as we grow, we want to make sure that we continue to provide that great student experience to our students. My role at the University of the Sunshine Coast is Manager of Student Information Systems, and I'm based in Student Services and Engagement. The driver for looking at a curriculum information management system actually started when looking at a problem that we were having in our student information system. So ultimately, we were trying to give our student a point of truth on our curriculum so that they could progress. However, as we started to understand what the issues were, we really defined that we needed to go back and look at the source of where curriculum was created, and hence our curriculum information management project. In terms of the challenges and the opportunities we want to see from this project, it's really about simply getting the right information to the right people in order to support our students. And essentially what that means is we want to make sure that the curriculum that we're providing and the information about the curriculum we're providing is what's being given to the students to ensure that they can progress. We went with a proof of concept initially, and I think it's proven really successful because when you start to look at unpacking what curriculum management is, there's many facets to it. So I think it gives an opportunity both for Akari and for us as a customer to understand if we're all on the same page. So it's a relatively risk-free approach to being able to see if we're ready and if we're a good fit to the product. We had a relatively defined idea on what it was we wanted. So up front, we agreed that we would build out 10 of our programs and start to then look at the curriculum life cycle. And I believe that they delivered on that request. The discovery phase for USC was very much about reaching, I guess, equal and common ground. So Akari came in and did a really intensive week of learning. So we had lots of people from around the university coming in, partly learning about the product, but also then Akari learning about the way we do our business in and around curriculum. So I think, amongst other things, the big learning from that was basically to get us on a common ground. I feel the discovery phase is incredibly important because it certainly highlighted for us a lot of areas where we identified that potentially we weren't ready and we needed to take some time to actually work through some of our known issues in order to kick off the project properly. It also was actually quite refreshing because we learned that our curriculum processes were actually in good shape. So it was more a case of our ability to share and reuse information was where the problem was. What I found most valuable through the discovery phase would had to have been that week that we spent with Dara and Emery from Akari. It really was a meeting of the minds, and it really was an opportunity, while intensive for a week, it really did give us a chance to really explore what the product could do, learn the language of the product, and to actually in a really kind of comfortable environment, discuss all our concerns and our issues. Dara and Emery were fantastic in the way that they responded. They built out potential solutions right there in front of us and demonstrated how to use the system. So I think it put us all at ease. Again, too, because the discovery session was at the beginning, it gave us then time to think about how we would use it, and we were able to go back and ask more silly questions in that phase of work. In terms of its value to the overall project success, I feel it sets us up nicely where aware of what risks there may be. We're aware of the gaps there are in the products in terms of where we think we need to be. And I think we've established a relationship to kick the project off on good footing. So we definitely don't have all the answers, and the devil will probably be in the detail, but I feel like we're in the best possible position to begin this journey. Having a demo environment available to us, it did allow us just to get in and play. So one of my staff in particular has spent a lot of time in there looking at how everything fits together and I guess resolving some of her own thoughts or issues in how we may use the system moving forward. It's let us, I guess, build on our ideas. And again, we're gradually growing that confidence in how we will use this system in our organisation. The discovery report was very useful for a number of reasons. For us, the team that are looking to implement the solution, it's a good document. It's a good core document. It's the document that gets Akari and USC on the same page. It's a good document to take to our executive who are interested in how it will all fit together. So I think it's key in the deliverable. We obviously asked for some more information alongside that kind of sign off for proof of concept, but it has been the clear document that we will go back to. It's probably going to underpin the phases moving forward. Incorporating a discovery phase into the project is value for money. In the higher ed environment, we've seen a lot of curriculum projects fail. So I think being able to have the opportunity to complete a discovery phase with a vendor and your organisation, it really puts you in a position to understand if you are ready to move forward. So it's about the fit with the product, but more so it was about us understanding if we're in a position to move forward with such a project. The benefits of the Akari solution for USC will be basically us moving from paper to a digital format, to having a database and that real one point of truth for all our curriculum information. Advice for other universities who are going down the same path: it is really, really important to have a general awareness of what your curriculum landscape is at the moment. We undertook an enterprise architecture piece to map out all the areas in the university where we collected curriculum information, and it was quite astounding, which led to our project. We identified a lot of technology deserts, I think was the terminology that it was referred to. So having done that piece of work before you embark on a solution, I think is really important, because the curriculum landscape is quite vast in the university and there's a lot of stakeholders. Our relationship with Blackboard and Akari has got off to a good start. Obviously, we're just at the end of our proof of concept and we're about to move to phases 2 and 3. Everyone at Blackboard, Akari have been very accommodating in terms of shaping the discovery phase for us to alleviate the concerns and potential risks around embarking on a curriculum information management strategy for USC. So I think it's only the start of good things to come.